Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I feel like $1 million. Thank you. I am very happy. I'm very happy to see you. We will have a good time today. This is a good time. It's very good, very, very good that we can take this and record an interview from any corner of the world. I am from Ukraine, you are from South Africa. This is good time.
I'm also excited, man. The powers of AI and technology.
Yes. Zoom workplace.
Yes,
Please let me introduce you to all our followers who watch us.
yes,
Today,
yes.
today we are speaking with a young amateur boxer from South Africa who is continuing to chase his goals inside the ring despite every challenge along the way. Asiphumeze. His journey already reflects determination, patience, and the mentality of a true fighter. After starting boxing in 2021, winning the Sedibeng District Championships, competing at the Gauteng Provincial Championships in 2023, and then taking a 2 years break because of school, he is now making his comeback to competition once again. Returning to boxing after time away from the sport takes courage, discipline, and real passion for the game. This interview is about his journey, sacrifices, motivation, comeback, and dreams for the future. Asip Humeza, thank you for taking the time to do this interview. Every boxer has a unique story, and your journey already shows resilience and determination at a young age. Starting boxing is never easy because it demands discipline, sacrifice, and courage. Fans would love to hear how your story first began. What first inspired you to start boxing in 2021?
Thank you for the introduction, man. In 2021, I still remember the day. Can I please close the window? I don't know if you can hear me properly. Sorry for that.
It's okay.
In 2020, in 2021, I still remember the day. It was the 10th of August. Um, it was just a normal day. When I visited my friend, he said, why don't you join boxing? It's fun. We should do boxing." And then from because prior to that day, I'd never heard of boxing or anything. I didn't know anything about boxing. But on that day, I joined boxing, and since that day, I never looked back. Always loved boxing. Since that day, I dedicated every day of my life to boxing. And before that, I had never done any sports. So I'd like to think that it was destiny or we're destined to meet or sort of like we're soulmates or something like that. We're meant to be me and boxing because prior to that, I had no sports. I've never been in any sport. I've never done any sport before. I've never done like football, running, or anything like that requires any movement. I've never moved before prior to boxing, and during that time I was going through a lot. So boxing helped me go through everything, and then now I'm here. I've never looked back ever since.
Walking. into a boxing gym for the first time is something biggest never forget. The atmosphere, the sound of gloves, hitting bags, and the intensity of training can completely change someone's mindset. For many fighters, that first day becomes the beginning of a life-changing journey. Those memories stay forever. Tell me please about your first training session. What do you remember most about your first boxing training session?
That was the toughest training session of my life, man. Because I've never done sports before. My body was introduced to new things on that day. I remember we were training abs, doing pad work. Hey, it was tough. It was tough, man. Uh, Doing something new already on its own is tough. Like moving your body, run it was tough. My body had never been challenged that way before. So my first boxing session was tough and it was long. 2 hours back then was very, very long. So that type of injury, I wasn't used to enduring things pain for that long. So 30 minutes for me already felt like an hour. 2 hours felt like four. And then it kept on going and we never stopped. I remember hitting pads for the first time. I didn't even know what to do, didn't know how to throw the jab or anything like that. So it was tough. It took a lot of adjusting. I had to do a lot of things, man. I had to teach a lot of myself a lot of things. That first day felt different. It was tough, tough. And learning new things also is very tough.
Starting boxing and quickly becoming successful in district competition is impressive for a young amateur fighter. Winning tournaments early in a career can give athletes confidence and motivation to continue improving. That first success often becomes an important turning point mentally. It shows that hard work is paying off. How did it feel to become the Sedibeng district champion?
I felt untouchable, man. Felt unstoppable. I felt as if nobody could stand in my way ever since then. I knew that this was what God meant. This is what God set out for me. I knew what I was tough. I was like working hard because I competed in my first district championships exactly 1.5 years later. So I was prepared. I was prepared. It was more than at least about 2 years. I was prepared. I was ready. I was ready because I was training every day. I was training really hard work. We never stopped working. We sprinting, running up hills, doing all those things. So I was ready. Nobody was going to stop me in those championships. Nobody was going to stop me in those tournaments because I knew everyone. I had already beat everyone. It was everyone in my district, everyone in my weight already knew me. So I was ready to beat everyone.
Winning district tournaments creates opportunities to compete at a high level. The Gauteng Provincial Championships are a major step for amateur fighters in South Africa. Competing against stronger opponents helps young boxers grow quickly. That experience is very, very valuable. What did competing in the 2023 Gauteng Provincial Championships teach you?
It taught me a lot, man. Especially since they gave me my first loss in a long time. So I was ready there. It showed me a lot about boxing. It taught me a lot about boxing, about resilience, how I need to stay strong in every moment and just keep pushing, take the punches, and then keep going. Because competing in the Gauteng is very different competing in the Sedibeng district championships. In the Sedibeng district, the competition is not really that tough. It's not really that hard. You are used to, you just hit, if you hit hard, and then they'll eventually break. You'll eventually break them before the 3 rounds. In the provincials, it's different. It's different because in there you are fighting national champions. If actually, I fought my first fight. I still remember my first fight. I fought I fought the national champion during, and he also went on to win the nationals in that year. So I fought the guy. Uh, During that time. I don't want to make any excuses. I lost the fight. Big ups to the guy. He was the better man on that day. But it taught me a lot. It told me that I should keep going, keep focusing on my boxing, keep learning. Because what we're doing in the amateurs, we are preparing ourselves for the professionals. But also the achievements in the amateurs, they mean a lot to me. That gold means too much for me. I still want that gold this year. Hopefully this year I'll get that gold. Is what I'm hoping for. But losing is different to winning because when you win, you don't even review why you lost or anything. But when you lose, you take a moment, man. You'll be silent around others. People will be cheering, happy, but you are silent there, thinking to yourself, what did I do? What did I do wrong? I don't like losing. Me personally, losing is not my favorite thing. It's the worst thing in the world, man. People who know me know when I lose, I don't even talk to anyone. So I don't want to experience that feeling ever again. So that's why I work hard. I wake up early in the morning because in the during the 2023 provincial championships, I didn't really feel like waking up in the morning because I knew I'm already that guy. I beat everyone, I'll stop everyone. But that experience was different, meeting people who never stop, people who keep going, people who have stamina, people who fight the way I fight, people who have heart just like me, people who are determined like me, people who are motivated like me. So it was different. So I knew that I had to be better. No more, just doing the minimum, no more does the job now. I have to do way more than the minimum, fight better than the other guys. Because now I have to be athletic. I have to be fit for the fight, even in the mind. Also, the mind is plays a crucial role in preparing for fights. Because if I'm not ready mentally, then I'll never be ready for fights. So I learned a lot of lessons in the 2023 nationals. Even this year, I still keep that with me. I always tell myself in the morning, wake up, wake up, wake up at 6 o'clock, go run. Go run, because if I don't run, I know what I'm risking. I'm risking that gold, and I'm not willing to risk it. I don't want to risk that. I want that gold. I want it around my neck.
Wow, your story is very, very strong. I'm sure your story inspires many, many people in the future. Your story inspires me. I respect you. Balancing school and boxing can be very difficult for young athletes. Education requires focus and discipline, just like sport does. Sometimes fighters must make hard decisions to protect their future outside the ring as well. That balance is not easy. How difficult was it to step away from boxing for 2 years because of school?
It was tough. It was tough. Stopping boxing for two, because I stopped boxing in 2024 and 2025, and then I came back end of 2025. That's when I started training again. But stopping boxing, I had to stop because I was doing matric in 2024. And in 2024, I was sure this was my year. I was planning to go to the provincials again and prove myself because I knew I can beat these guys. I can beat these guys, but I had to stop boxing for some time and focus on school. And for the longest of time, I I I thought in matric I could balance boxing and school, but it was not possible because in matric we go to school for longer hours. I'll be studying from because normally we go to school for I'm not sure for how many hours, but it's from seven or 8 in the morning until like 2 o'clock. But for matric, it's extended by at least 2 to 3 hours, by 2 to 3 hours. So that 2 to 3 hours, because we usually train at 4. We used to usually train at 4. So now I couldn't go training because I was at school. So in the morning, early in the morning, I'd run. I'd go on a run during that year, go running. But eventually I saw it's not possible because the whole day I was tired. So I saw it's like it's also pointless because training and then I'm not really competing. I might as well just compete in the next year. So I stopped and focused on school, and then everything went well. I studied, everything went well. But the following year, I had a chance to go back. Beginning of the year, I thought I can come back to school, but because of I had to go away from home. I'm currently away from home now, so it was a new area. I knew no one. I was determined to find a boxing gym. I tried. I googled for gyms in the area. I found this gym, but it wasn't really to my liking because the people there. It wasn't really safe. Also, they were training outside, so I wasn't because of our training, it's not really safe because we would leave our things outside there, would not find them. Also, it wasn't really a boxing gym; it was a fitness gym. So, but I continued to train fitness that year. But at some point, I lost passion for boxing. I felt like I could stop because everything was going well. I was excelling at school, but something hit me on a random day. I was like, nah, why don't I just go back to because I have nothing to do. I remember it was recess. So I went back to boxing, started boxing again. It was tough. Felt like my first day again. It was tough. It was heavy, but it was worth it. I told myself worth it. Nah, this is all temporary. It all goes away at some point. I just have to keep pushing. Have to keep working. And now we're here. But it also got tough a couple of weeks back. I remember the doctor said I had a burnout. Doctor said I had a burnout because I wasn't resting much. I thought I could just every day show up, do everything, but nah, I it just wasn't working anymore. Whatever I was doing wasn't working anymore. I was tired for extra hours. I was sleeping extra hours because I was used to waking up early, training, studying, sleep late. But the doctor said I had to sleep more. So balancing school and boxing is a bit hard. You just have to schedule your things properly. Also, having a good coach, an experienced coach is very helpful because my coach knows a lot. He's very wise when it comes to these things. Every problem that I have, I can also share with him, tell him, Coach, I have this problem. I remember a few weeks back, I told him, Coach, the doctor says I have a burnout. I don't know why, because I sleep late. It tells me no. When I come back from training, I should sleep and then study when I wake up. And now this is what I do now. This is what I do, and it works. It's better now because I'm more energized. I have more energy throughout the day. I'm able to balance boxing. I sleep better. So yeah, I think that's what it takes. You just have to be wise when it comes to balancing boxing and learning. Because if you just do it and with the mentality I had of you could just keep going and nothing will change. That was a bad mentality to have. But now I know. I learned from my lesson.
Absolutely. 2 years without boxing. These are really hard times. It's like they took a whole life, but you didn't give up. So you are a real boxer, a real man. You never give up. By the way, many fighters struggle mentally when they spend time away from boxing. The sport becomes part of a boxer's identity and daily routine. Being unable to train or compete can feel frustrating for passionate athletes. That emotional side is very real. During your break from boxing, did you ever think about quitting completely?
Sorry, could you please repeat?
During your break,
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
during your break from boxing, did you ever think about quitting completely? About to leave boxing?
Oh, nah, no, not really. I never really thought about stopping boxing um, because for the first year I had no choice. I had no choice because I had to focus on my matric. I had to put in longer hours at school. So with the busy schedule, it was not possible for me to box. But the second year it was possible. Problem was that I couldn't find a boxing gym. But there were fitness gyms around. So I trained at the fitness gyms. I trained there for a couple of months. I really never thought I'd part ways with boxing, but it was tough. I've never really had a moment where I was like, I'm quitting boxing right now. It never really crossed my mind because I was ready. I was every day, but it looks weird when you are in a fitness gym boxing there. You're hitting with the bag because nobody is hitting bags. Everybody is focusing on the bench press, squats. They are running on the treadmill. Nobody is really focused on whatever I'm doing. Nobody's doing what I'm doing. So it was different. It was different. It was difficult, but I never really paid much attention to what people say or what people think. I just focus on what I'm doing. So I think that what also helps me because I used to also shadow box a lot, but I never really thought about quitting boxing or anything. I always kept searching for a gym up until I found one.
I'm glad you are back in boxing. I'm very happy for you. Coming back to boxing after a long break takes courage and self-belief. Many athletes lose confidence after stepping away from competition. Returning to training and preparing for fights again requires mental strength. I'm sure you are very mental strong man. That comeback mentality deserves respect. Tell me please about your motivation in boxing. What motivated you to return to boxing this year?
This year I had a goal. I had a goal. I said, because when I returned to boxing late last year, I got a coach. The coach was working with the coach was working with the coach I'm with right now. He was a professional coach, so I had to make use of what I had. But he said he'll transfer me to the amateur coach. So that coach I told him, Coach, I have a goal for next year. I wanna attend the national championships. Hopefully, I'll attend the national championships. He said I must. It's a must, and then he'll transfer me to the other coach. So I set a goal for myself. I set a goal for myself. Even during December, I never stopped training. I kept on training because I knew it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. I just have to keep going. I have to win every day because the wins add up. Because if I keep losing, also the losses add up. It's gonna hit me mentally. Those morning runs, I usually do them for fitness, but also what I do is for the mental strength. They also help me mentally. Because when I wake up in the morning, I don't want to wake up in the morning. Nobody wants to wake up at morning at 6. It's cold, especially now. It's cold. I have to put in two jerseys and do this and do that, running, sprinting up hills. It's not nice, but it's what keeps me pushing. Those morning runs, they really help strengthen my mind. They really put me there. They really, as much as they contribute to my fitness, because everybody there is fit. But as soon as you get hit with a punch, you have a choice, go down or keep going. But those morning runs, it's what I tell myself in the morning, good to know we're doing this and we're gonna win. So those morning runs really help me a lot. They really help me a lot. Training, because during the festive season, I had to train alone because nobody was training during festive. So I had to train alone. So I had to make time. I do make time because usually me, I'm free. There's nothing I'm doing. Um, During festive seasons, school is closed, so I'm free. So I have a lot of time to train. So coming back into boxing was made it easier, so I had to train. But this year, I'm really, because I was doing fitness like last year, it's different from boxing fitness. So the it all comes down to mental strength. So I always strengthen my mind every day with those morning runs. I always make sure that I'm strong, I'm ready. Besides being physically prepared, I have to be mentally prepared also.
Your story is very soulful. You walk as if in the slenders of the soul. Returning, I like it. Returning to competition after 2 years away is never easy physically or mentally. Timing, conditioning, and confidence all need to be rebuilt step by step. But difficult comebacks often make fighters mentally stronger than before. That process builds character. What was the hardest part about returning to training after your break?
The hardest part, besides the physical one, I'd say it's regaining confidence. Regaining confidence takes time. It takes a lot. When you're in the gym working, you're no more used to working now. Your punches, training sessions are harder than before. You're telling yourself, "Good, why do I put myself in these positions? Why do I keep doing this to myself? Why don't I just stop? I'm not even getting paid to do this." But that's why I do it. I do it because of I want to. I do it because I have to. It doesn't pay, but at the end of the day, it makes me a better man. It makes me a better me. It helps me find me. So that's why I do it. Regaining confidence took a lot of time. Not being able to do what you used to do before, also it's tough. Or when you go to training, now there are new guys. Seeing those new guys do things better than you, it's not because of they are better than you, but because they've been training and they've stayed ready. They now look better than you and they can do things better than you. So it takes a lot. It also destroys your confidence when you see with hey, it's tough now. The climb, especially the climb, going the way to the top, it's demotivating also. Finding being physically fit is demotivating. Every day I'm pushing in the gym, but it feels like nothing is happening because progress takes a lot of time. I was running. It's hard. It's hard for me to run. It's hard for me to do this because of that 2 year long break. I have also discovering new things for the second time now. So it took a lot of mental strength to come back. I had to, because there were days. there were days where I felt like, no, I should just stop today. It's fine. It's fine because boxing doesn't define me. Boxing is maybe it's a hobby on because during that time there wasn't even any competition, but I was training. So there were days where I felt like I should just stop. There's no need for me to keep on going, whereas I'm not even getting paid. But I continued, I pushed through it, and now I'm here. People also with confidence it takes a lot. Also gaining confidence in your skills, it takes a lot. It took a lot of time for me, but the recognition from my coaches, because I believe that my coaches believe in me. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here because the things they say to me, they motivate me. It also, when people say to you, it's different than when you say it to yourself. You could tell yourself that you are the best, but when you hear it from somebody else, it's better. It's better when you hear it from somebody else who would know you are good. It's just this and that. But so my coaches helped me come back. They helped me a lot because I remember there's also this day, my coach I hadn't sparred in a long time. It was my first sparring in the gym. So he saw me spar and he was like, "No, you are good. You are good." And prior to that, I was like, "Hey, my skills now. I have to start over. I'm no longer as good or anything like that." But my coach, he made me believe in myself. It made me believe because I also believe that I didn't have any power anymore. It could take time. It was gonna take time, but thanks to them, thanks to the coaches, everyone around me, they make me believe, they make me strong, they make me who I am.
This year, you are once again competing in the very prestigious Gauteng Provincial Championships. That shows your determination to continue chasing your goals in amateur boxing. Coming back and immediately competing again says a lot about your mentality. Not every fighter would do that. How different do you feel as a fighter now compared to 2023?
In 2023, I didn't really have any experience. I didn't really have experience of the provincials and how they work. But this year it's different. I know that people in the provincials they work hard. So I also have to work hard and keep up with them. But in 2023, I didn't really want to work because I knew I was number one. Getting gold makes you feel different. So I would say I wasn't humble that year. But this year I'm humble. I'm working even when nobody is watching me. I'm working over hours because I know it's better that I overwork than underwork. Because when facing these guys, they are all there, they are all ready, they've been running, they've all been running. They've all been sprinting, they've been hitting weights, they've been doing all these different things to get ready for this tournament. So it all comes down to skill now. I have to better my craft and everything. So that experience makes a lot of difference for me. Also tell the mental work, those road runs, they also do a lot of they also contribute a lot because strengthening myself mentally means I'll be ready for these fights. I'll be ready for any punch. I'm not really going out there to get punched in the face, but when it happens, I'll be ready. I'll be standing strong, ready for those punches. So this year it's different because I'm ready, I'm experienced, I'm fit. I can take out anyone. I'm telling that that's what I tell myself, and I'm ready.
You are ready to fight. You also achieved second place at the Johannesburg District Championships. Even reaching finals in amateur boxing requires discipline and strong performances. Those experiences help fighters develop confidence and ring IQ. Your ring IQ on the high level, because every tournament adds valuable lessons. What did you learn from finishing second at the Johannesburg District Championship? Tell me please about that finals.
That loss really humbled me. It really hit me. It really hit in the heart. It was heavy. It was a heavy loss. I didn't really expect to lose that day. I was expecting to win. I was expecting to win. I was going there with the mentality that I'm ready. I'm taking this today, but it didn't really go. It didn't go my way. It could have gone either way, but it went the other way. So it was tough. It really hit me. It really hit that one hit me. It hit me hard also. So, but it taught me a lot of lessons that I should stay humble. Ready. It also took time for me to find my rhythm in that fight. It told me that I should listen to my coaches. I shouldn't just do what I'm doing. If I'm winning, because I was winning the fight, but I didn't know I don't know what I did in the second round. In the second round, I started to change things. I started to change. I started to experiment, but that's not what my coaches wanted. It told me to always listen to my coaches, and when I'm winning, always capitalize. Don't know- don't do funny things because now you are winning. You start training the strategy because you are winning. Or keep if it's working, don't change it. Make minor adjustments for those things that are not working, but always keep working, keep up the work rate. Or also, it's another thing because I'm not used to the way that they work at this new gym. Um, my coach is always telling me to up my work rate, which is also a thing that cost me the final. So now I'm making sure that I'm throwing more punches, I'm working. I have to make sure, I have to make the judges believe that I'm the bigger guy, I'm the better guy. So it taught me a lot of lessons because it really hit me. When I got home, because I don't really like to lose. I don't, and I'm also alone right now. I also stay alone. So I also have a lot of time to myself. I have a lot of time to think. So I watch the fights. I always think, what can I do better, and then work on that. But that fight really humbled me. It really humbled me. It told me that I should always keep on moving, even when I'm winning. There's no need to change the plan when I'm winning. Keep, keep, keep using what's working, and keep winning.
Every fighter develops a unique style inside the ring. Some boxers rely on pressure and aggression, while others use movement and timing. Your style usually reflects your personality and mentality. Fans always enjoy hearing fighters describe themselves. How would you describe your boxing style?
My style, I'd say it's basic, man. It's basic. I don't like anything. I don't wanna be too flashy or anything anything extra. I don't like doing extra thing. I just keep it to the basics, the jab, my hands up. Nothing costly. I don't wanna cost myself to fight. Just basic things. Hands up, use your jab, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, keep moving, basic things. I don't want to complicate things.
Boxing is not physical. It's it's deeply mental as well. Fighters must stay calm under pressure, and focused during difficult moments. Mental strength often separates good boxers from great ones. That mentality develops over time. Tell me please about your difficult moments in the fights and what do you think is your strongest mental quality as a boxer?
Difficult moments in fights. My fights, they're not really hard. I've never experienced a boxer who's really took me out there, who's really had me. But I'd say there are moments when things start to change, when things don't go my way, that's tough. I have to make adjustments now. Making adjustments is hard. It's hard. It's not easy, but it's a skill that every boxer should have. Should have. I think with that one, it's gonna take a lot of time, but not exactly because it's not gonna because with amateur boxing we're always competing, so I'll always meet boxers who make me think, boxers who make me change my game plan, boxers um who will really challenge me. Though that's what's tough for me. That's the toughest thing for me. I think in boxing, the challenges they make it harder to keep going. Because you could be winning and then somebody comes with something new and it's working for them and it's really pushing you off your rhythm. You have to find your rhythm again. It's things like that challenge me in boxing, and making those adjustments is really necessary for a good fighter.
Every young boxer has dreams and goals for the future. Some dream about national titles, others dream about the Olympics or turning professional someday. Those ambitions help fighters stay motivated through hard training. Dreams create discipline. What are your biggest goals in boxing right now?
My current goal is actually winning the nationals. I'm really focused on winning the nationals. I haven't really thought far because with boxing, for me, it just happened in a day. It just happened in a day. I became a boxer in a day. So I didn't really have time to think about what I want or what I don't want to import. But I hate losing. So I want to see myself up there. I want to step the podium and then they put on the gold. Uh, they put the gold around my neck. That's what I want. That's what I want. But hopefully, we'll also go to the Olympics. It's also something. I feel it's achievable. It's something realistic for me. Like going there. Hopefully, it will happen. But if it doesn't happen, maybe I'll turn pro. But I really want that national title because I've never had a national title before. Because since I started boxing late, I didn't really have time to experience all these things. So I want to experience all of them before I turn pro.
South Africa has a proud boxing history with many respected fighters. Francois Botha, Corey Sanders, Phulemela Kafu, Siakhola Kuse, Landile Nkseke, and many others. This is very strong school. Representing your country in major tournaments would be a huge honor for any athlete. National pride becomes powerful motivation for fighters. That dream pushes athletes forward. How important would it be for you to represent South Africa internationally?
It would be a really big achievement for me because I've never really thought much of boxing, but going up there, it would mean a lot. It would mean a lot for me. going to compete for South Africa in major tournaments. Maybe the Commonwealth Games. If I make it there, I'd be really, really happy. And then getting a medal there, it would be something else. Because I really do wanna participate in these major competitions. Hence I'm working every day. I'm working on my skills every day, bettering my craft. Because I know maybe I do not think much of boxing, but these things can happen and they will happen. Because with the hard work I'm putting in, maybe one day I'll be up there representing South Africa. So hopefully one day I'll get to make this happen, represent South Africa on the big stage.
Training regularly while balancing normal life responsibilities is not easy. Boxing requires discipline with sleep, diet, conditioning, and mindset. Young athletes sacrifice many things to improve in the sport. That commitment deserves respect. I respect you. Tell me please about your sacrifices. What sacrifices have you made for boxing so far?
I had to sacrifice a lot. I had to sacrifice a lot. I barely see my friends. I barely see my friends. Haven't seen my friends in months actually. Haven't seen my friends. Haven't spent a day, even hours with my friends in months. And so it took a lot of sacrifice for me. Also habits, hobbies. It helped. I had to change a lot because as a teen, there's a lot of things you wanna do. You wanna go out there, have fun, party, have friends, all those things. I can't because I have to sleep. It's either I'm resting at school or at the gym. So with that, my schedule is packed already. So I can't afford to have anything besides that. So friends, I had to cut out friends and not really cut them out because I'm still friends with them. I do join them sometimes. I do have time with them, do spend time with them sometimes. But for family, I'm always with my family because if I'm not at the gym, I'm at home. So I'm always with my family. So for them, it's not really that bad. But I had to sacrifice a lot. I can't live the life of a normal teen, especially here in South Africa. They normalized different things, having all sorts of things, partying, girlfriends, all those things. I can't. Maybe I can. Maybe I can have a girlfriend, but she must also align with what I want. She must understand that this is what I want, and it's hard to find somebody at it. It's not impossible. It's hard. Yeah.
Every every fighter has certain moments that increase confidence. Sometimes one performance or one victory change how a boxer sees himself. Those moments can become major turning points mentally. Confidence is extremely important in combat sports. Boxing, MMA, wrestling, and other sports. Which fight or performance gave you the most confidence in yourself? Tell me please about this fight.
I don't think it's a fight in the ring. Not really. Maybe because in the ring I'm always looking to make big, but recently because I was coming back, it was tough to find my rhythm. It was tough, so it was a fight. I think two fights back, two fights back, because I was really struggling to win with the amateur box because my coach said I had a pro style where I fought like a pro. but it wasn't really working because I was fighting 3 rounds. My work rate was very low, but in that fight, I was able to work. I worked in that fight. I made sure I made it look. I looked good. So that fight really changed things around for me because I was disappointed. Maybe if I had a moment to think, because with these tournaments we don't really have a moment to sit and reflect. We're always working because I fight today and then I also have to fight tomorrow. So it's that thing. So with that, I think that fight was really important for me because also coming back into boxing and then going through all of this, you still have to learn new things. Now you still need to be taught that amateur boxing is not the same as pro boxing, it's not the same as the boxing we see on TV. We have to work our asses off here. So increasing my work rate, that fight was really important for increasing my work rate. Also, the fights I have in the gym, those sparring, they are really important. They really show because sparring different guys is different. Sometimes you could be sparring someone who's a pro. Sparring pros is really terrifying. So when you spar pros, it's tough out there. Also, there's this sparring I once had last year. I sparred this guy is really good. Is really really good. But during that time, it I was still coming back into boxing. He really showed me that no, I wasn't really at that level. So that sparring really showed me that I really need to up my game. I really need to keep going, and I can do better.
Young fighters usually look up to successful champions for inspiration. Watching elite boxers can motivate athletes to improve their own skills and mentality. Every fighter usually has someone they admire. Those role models matter. Who are your favorite boxers to watch and learn from?
My favorite boxer, I'd say it's my favorite boxer to watch. I'd say it's Shakur Stevenson. People say it's boring, but from a boxing perspective, he's not. He's very, very entertaining. He has a lot to teach young boxers. He keeps it simple. He boxes. He keeps it basic. He uses the basics a lot, a lot. It's really hard. It's not really hard because most boxers we don't know most boxers because the big stages they only show a few boxes, but also with boxing they only advertise with box. They mostly advertise major fights because on the come up they didn't really um, uh, advertise him that much or market him that much. But now that is up there, his style was criticized a few fights back, but he proved that no, I'm the best for a reason. I'm number one for a reason. I love that the fact that for an elite fighter, for a fighter at the top stage, for a pro fighter, he still keeps the basics. He still uses the jab. He's always his defense is on top. He always makes sure he doesn't really want to leave it to the judges. Even when he fights different fighters, he approaches every fight differently. He knows how to fight every type of guy. Also with his fights, there's a fight where he once met a pressure fighter. He made it look very, very easy. I was which is the fight his fight with Oscar Valdez, which is the fight that introduced me to Shakur Stevenson. That day, I'd never really seen Shakur Stevenson before that fight because I started boxing late, so I also started watching boxing late. So his fight with Oscar Valdez, I remember Oscar Valdez was undefeated at the time. So the way he beat Oscar Valdez, it was amazing. It was nothing I had ever seen before. someone who distance control, everything about him was on top. So Shakur Stevenson is a great fighter to learn from. He can teach a lot of upcoming fighters a thing or two. And he's not really flashy. He doesn't really like to look good. He's always work rate. He always throws punches. He has a bit of an his style is a bit of a combination of an amateur and a pro star. He never gets tired. I've never seen him tired. He's always working. Distance, his jab is elite. Favorite part, even before his jab was was idolized after the which his recent fight after his recent fight. Even before that, I always liked him. I always liked him. I knew he was the guy. I liked watching him. He was entertaining, and I know now no one can stop him because if if he's up against a brawler, he knows how to how to tackle those situations. Knows how to take care of everyone. I don't think I've ever seen a style or a fight where it was so close that they said Shakur Stevenson dropped the other guy. He always makes it look like he's the one winning. We always know who's the winner before they announce the bell. Because even with the Oscar Valdez fight, he didn't really give it away, but on the 12th round, he wasn't really working. He was working up to a point because I remember he was running around the ring. He wasn't even boxing anymore, but we knew that he was fighting. So his style it makes it easier for boxers. So if we were to study that style, study the way he fights, the way he approaches fights, it would make it easier for a lot of amateur boxers.
The amateur boxing system teaches fighters discipline and experience. Shakur Stevenson is very disciplined boxer. Fast-paced tournaments and different opponents help athletes grow quickly, very quickly. Every bout becomes part of a boxer's education. That experience builds maturity. What do you enjoy most about amateur boxing competitions?
At the competitions, I really love everything about it. It's the nerves. They hit different. You know, when you're afraid before a fight, when you're looking at the other guy and you're praying that it goes my way, that's the moment. It's different out there. I love the feeling. I love fighting. I love showing that I'm the best. With amateur competition, because in amateur competitions, winning doesn't really mean you are the better fighter. It means you worked best. You touched him more. You touched the guy more. Because I also learned that even if the punches don't land on the gloves, but they land on the other guy, even if they don't land, actually you are not really scoring points. They're not landing where they're supposed to be landing, but due to the fact that you are touching the other guy, it counts as points. Working more, it teaches you that. I love learning. Amateur boxing, I think the best thing about amateur boxing is that it teaches you a lot. Because even the losses, whether you were robbed or not, it's still a lesson. You get to go home, reflect. Because I feel like we learn more from losses rather than winning. So the losses in amateur, they mean a lot for me. Because when I'm winning, I always focus on the parts where I did good. Even when I watch my videos, I'm always like, whenever I'm throwing punches or I throw a nice punch, I'm like, ooh, ish, it's such a nice punch. So but when I lost the fight, I'm always looking at where did I go wrong? What did happen? So with amateur boxing, I feel like it teaches us a lot, especially because anybody can lose in amateur boxing. Anybody can lose. It teaches us a lot to also keep going. It also teaches that. But with competition, I love facing different guys. That's the other thing. Also, the competition side, it's different because we can also compete twice a day, 3 times a day. You'll be fighting twice a day, you'll be fighting 3 times a day. It requires a different type of mental strength.
Support from family, friends, and coaches is very important for athletes. During difficult times, strong support systems help fighters keep believing in themselves. No boxer succeeds completely alone. That encouragement matters deeply. Who has supported you the most during your boxing journey?
My number one supporter, I think, is my mom. I'd say it's my mom. My mom supports me the most. Yeah, even after my fights, always calls me. He'll be the first person to check up on me. Hey, how did it go? If I didn't win, he understands, and then he'll be always encourages me. Good to know, keep going. Tomorrow is still a better day. Just because of you lost today, it means nothing. Also, the coaches, my coach, that one is different. My coach, he believes in me. The type of support I get from my coach is different. Because after each loss, um, he never really blames me for my, he holds me accountable for my losses. But he always tells me that in my next fight, I have to do better. He supports me. He knows what I'm capable of. He always tells me, even even during rounds, he pushes me. He pushes me throughout. It never leaves space. He always tells me what I should keep pushing. I should approach every round like it's the first round. I should approach every round like I haven't won any rounds prior to that. I should keep pushing. So my mom, my sisters, and my coach, the people I work with, my team, my teammates, they also contribute a lot. My teammates are there different because when you win, when I lose, my teammates are always there. So they always encourage me because they are the first people to see when I lose because they are also there at the tournament. So they always give me words of encouragement. Good to know. We'll do better in the next fight. You just have to keep pushing, work in the gym. Why did you do this? Even when I win, they always tell me, why don't you do this? Why don't you put this into your skill set? So it's really important to have a strong team and a support system. Because with boxing, you can't do it alone. So I'm really thankful for my coach, my mom, my sisters, also my team, especially my team, because without them, I don't think I'd be able to do this. Because the team I have now is a really, really strong team.
You are never walk alone. Many,
Exactly.
many young fighters dream about turning professional someday. Professional boxing brings bigger opportunities, but also bigger pressure and challenges. That transition requires experience, maturity, and preparation. That decision change careers. Do you see yourself becoming a professional boxer in the future?
I think it will happen. I think it will happen. I know, because with me, people say I'm a good boxer. I don't want to say I'm a good boxer because what I say is not really that important. It's important what the people say. So people do say I'm a good boxer. So I think I do have what it takes to be successful in the professional ranks. So hopefully one day I will turn professional. But first, I wanna finish with the amateurs, achieve what I wanna achieve in the amateurs, achieve every goal that I have in the amateurs, and then turn professional.
Do you want to boxing at the Olympics?
At the Olympics is never it for cause I don't know why, but it's only a few people that actually go to the Olympics. So, but for me, I think it is I think it is possible. I think it is because I'm planning to stay in the amateurs for a few more years. But not 10 years. 10 years is a lot. So in the Olympics, hopefully I'll get to compete in the Olympics because I'm already good. I'm already good. I just need tough competition to prove myself that I'm that good. So I think it's possible. It's possible for me to compete in the Olympics. It's possible because I don't think anyone can stop me.
Asiphumeze, thank you very much for this honest and inspiring interview. Your story already shows determination, discipline, and the mentality of a true fighter. Coming back to boxing after a long break and continuing to chase your goals deserves a lot of respect. It's always great to see young athletes staying focused on their dreams and continuing to grow both inside and outside the ring. I sincerely wish you success in the Gauteng Provincial Championships and in your future boxing journey. May you stay healthy, hungry, disciplined, and continue improving every single day. South Africa has a strong boxing tradition, and fighters with heart and dedication always have the chance to achieve something special. Thank you again for your time, your honesty, and your passion for boxing. Greeting and respect from Ukraine. And final question. What message would you like to give to young people who are afraid to chase their dreams?
Take it step by step. Take it step by step. Do not rush the process. It takes time. It takes time. Just because of it didn't happen today doesn't mean it will not happen. You should continue chasing. You should continue chasing. It doesn't mean you should stop. Stopping, it's not really a bad thing. Stop, take a break. Also, when we're fighting, we also take breaks. Also in life, it's good. We take water breaks, get to think about what to do next. But when it comes to chasing goals, you should never really stop. You should never really stop. Keep going after those goals. It will eventually happen. It will eventually happen. There's nothing that will stop you. If you're telling yourself that you want something and you'll get it, you'll definitely get it if you work towards it. Hard work is important, the determination, the willpower. Do everything in your power to get it. Don't say you want something and then the actions are not really matching up. You should really go out there, put yourself out there, push yourself to your limits. And if you want something, it will happen eventually.
Thank you again. Goodbye and good luck.
Thank you. It was an honor to be interviewed by you. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.